Jobless reincarnation. 7 deadly sins. Gushing over magical girls. No game, no life. Fire Force. Kill la Kill.
What an amazing bunch of anime. I'm sure they're gonna be as cool as Fairy Tail.
Wanna know the story of a jobless pedophilic school dropout who once prayed on his knees who's a minor, only to lose his life one day and be reborn into a magical world as a handsome young man who's still as perverted as his past self?
おっぱいでけえ。しかし美人だな。ヨーロッパ系か？そんなに無防備だとお触りしちゃうぞ。え？メイドのリーリャ、素晴らしいものをお持ちで。
そもそも魔術というのは大昔とある種族が外敵から身を守るため精霊たちと対話し風や土を操ったのがルーツだと言われています。今の魔術は人族が魔族との長い争いの中でその魔術を真似し形態化させていったものです。
魔術にも歴史があるんですね。今まで散々避けてきた。私は恐れていたのだ、ルーデウスのことを。おぞましい笑みで私の胸を見てくる赤子、不気味だった。悪魔つきなのではないかと。
Wanna see an obviously adult man who fell in love with a fairy who's obviously designed to look like a literal child?
To steal you away someday, no matter what. Elaine, now we're together for the rest of our lives.
Wanna see how a magical girl-obsessed teenager reacts once she sees those pretty magical girls in real life? Wanna learn a couple of game center tactics that would always guarantee your win while drooling over a cute 11-year-old beauty?
しかしこの状況はあなた方も同じこと。何を？
Wanna see some action while laughing your head off as a poor quirky girl in pigtails always becomes the center of everyone's undivided attention? Wanna see an interesting anime about a teenage girl who wears a living school uniform named Senketsu that makes everyone who look at her go goo goo gaga when she transforms?
They're weird. Hi everyone, welcome back. To those who are new here, then hi, I'm Miri. Pleased to meet you. So, anime.
A bunch of interesting stories that are born from Japan's colorful minds and were later on shared to the public eye through both their drawn and animated forms. Because of their success, other countries followed this tactic, which also led to their own successful paths.
Shoujo, shonen, adventure, horror, thriller. Oh my, they have them all right. Including those that have so much spice, no matter how straight or how non-straight the main couple is. Oh, and I'm sure that we all know that in every successful manga and anime that were produced over the years, there will always be these kid characters who, for some reason, always steal the spotlight from the main characters themselves.
Let's take Case Closed, for example. The main character is a high schooler named Shinichi Kudo, who was unfortunately shrunk into the size of a helpless elementary schoolboy. From then on, he took on another name to hide his true identity, befriended a gang of little kids who were the same age as his physical form, and acted like he's his girlfriend's distant cousin or something. I know that the thrill and mystery found all over the story is the main cause for Case Closed's success, but let's never forget that there will be always those who only pick the story up because of the kids.
Another successful anime show that shoved kids in the spotlight was the saga of Tanya the Evil.
In the story, Tanya von de Gudeschaft was once a cold-hearted salaryman who was reborn into a war-torn world as a pretty little girl with a high aptitude for magic. Thanks to this high aptitude, she enlisted herself into the army as a soldier, fought in a lot of wars, and received a lot of medals despite her young age. It's obvious that the writing took a very interesting turn after Tanya's rebirth, which instantly made it a fan favorite. A lot of the events within the story were taken after real-life events, which only heightened everyone's interests. Sadly, some people only pick it up because, ooh, pretty little soldier / war maniac girl. Hence the reason for the author's personal request to Studio Nut. Make everyone in the anime so ugly so that no one would drool over them, especially Tanya.
Those stories thankfully depicted kids as what kids are supposed to be. They really showed the essence of what being a kid is. You know, kids being playful, kids being curious, kids being innocent. They're all pretty good stories, yes. They're all doing well underneath the limelight, but their fame isn't overnight. It didn't happen overnight. Unlike those stories that centered around minors that focus on our 34-ish themes, if you know what I'm talking about. And then there are these anime women who are obviously adults and yet for some reason were designed as little kids, or lolis as what we call them.
Let's use La Brava's character as an example. In Boku no Hero Academia, Manabi Aiba, otherwise known as La Brava, is a 22-year-old woman who works as General Criminal's partner in crime. Her expertise? Hacking. Her quirk? Love. Her appearance? A cute little girl? However, despite it all, she's honestly a well-written character. Her nasty past, her reason of becoming a villain, her extreme loyalty to Gentle Criminal, it's all written so well. Also, she only looks like that because of a genetic disorder called dwarfism. And if you look closely, you can tell that she's a dwarf because of her body proportions. But thanks to Japan's obsession with cute things, La Brava turned out the way she is now. Unfortunately, not everyone who sees La Brava's character would find it weird as to why she looks like a little kid and do their research to discover the truth. They'll just shrug, pay some people to draw La Brava in, well, positions for them to drool on and live their lives. Yay.
If we have La Brava, who looks like a little girl because of dwarfism, then we have Kinoe Hayase, who looks like a little girl because, because...
今日のトレーニングはフロントブリッジ、プランクレッグレイズ、プッシュアップ。おかえり少しは年を考えろ、ババア！あんたいくつだよ、いい加減にしろ！マー
君のバカ！私、小学5年生だもん。あら、マー君、女の子いじめちゃダメでしょ？覚えてないの？浅江姉さんのところのはるかちゃんよ。
浅江おばさん。
そうそう、はるかちゃんはマー君のいとこ。会うのはちょうど1年ぶり？
あ、いやー、1年で随分ロリババアにそっくりに。あ、いや、その大きくなった。うん。あやーい。
Who am I kidding? The artist will always have the right to design the character in whatever ways they want to. Be it a little girl, be it a little boy, be it a skeleton, be it a demon, be it a dragon, or be it an alien or something. A dog? I mean, it's their story, not ours. We're just the readers. However, because of these design choices that the mangaka of today choose, I immediately notice a pattern.
They're all doing their best to cater to everyone's tastes. Joining the manga industry, or any type of industry to be honest, is a pretty big leap of faith. Since no one really knows if your story will sell or not. And as expected, a huge percentage of manga readers are adults. So they're repeatedly squeezing all of their brain juices out just to produce a story that their adult readers will surely enjoy.
But it's still a little weird, right? Using little kids to boost your story's morale? That's where the world's fascination towards little kids, preferably those below 10 years old, pops in. I'm not sure if you've heard the story of Miss Shirley Temple, one of Hollywood's greatest actresses. But if you haven't heard of her, well, she's basically an ex-child actress who was drooled on by adult men when she was just a baby. Don't believe me? Well, I managed to see these videos on TikTok, so enjoy watching them for a bit, I guess.
Courtship, lollipop, it's a night trip. Into bed you hop and dream away on the good ship, lollipop. On the good ship, lollipop, it's a sweet trip to a candy shop where bonbons play on the sunny beach of Peppermint Bay. Lemonade stands everywhere, Cracker Jack fans fill the air, and there you are, happy landing on a chocolate.
Because of Shirley Temple's success as a child actress in Hollywood, more and more little kids were instantly hired by directors or producers or scriptwriters back in the day to act in radio dramas, in stage shows, in TV dramas, and in movies. Unfortunately, this would eventually lead to Japan's child fetishization, otherwise known as the lolly wave. Want your manga to be successful? Bam! Design your characters as little kids. Or give them rounder faces, give them bigger eyes, give them small heights. Want your anime show to be successful? Then go ahead and tell the female characters to, I don't know, sound like little kids so that the people would fall in love with their voices. Loli.
Sure, not all mangaka have such reasons. To some, adding kids to the stories just adds depth, not eye candy. It all depends on the story's theme. It all depends on the target demographic. Creepy, yes, but at the end of the day, it's nothing but business. All for the sake of selling. Okay, that's all for today. Bye!